back to you?
Yes.
And you owe it all to me?
Yes, you were right about everything. Getting involved with you totally took my mind off it. I was so busy being with you that I stopped writing her, I stopped calling her, and naturally she thought I found somebody else. And I guess that made me more desirable or something. You know how some women think.
Bradley, let me clue you in. No one in the entire world knows how any woman thinks.
Well, anyways, she called me last night and we got to talking, and the end result is that she's leaving her old boyfriend and coming back to me.
And that's why you had that big smile on your face?
Yeah, it's like winning the lottery. 1 month ago, there wasn't a prayer that she was ever going to return to me, and now she can't wait to see me. Who would have thought it possible?
Not me.
She's flying back next week, and Phyllis, I don't want you to worry about anything.
No.
No, I know you need a guy like me in your life to help with your commitment problem, and I've got just the guy to take my place. His name's Jeffrey. He works in my office. He's 42 and still lives with his parents. Can you believe that? It's been 1 month with this guy, and I bet I'll start looking good. Oh, and these are for you. Better put them in water though, because they're suddenly starting to wilt. What the hell is that all about?
You honestly haven't a clue.
About what?
Don't you get it, you bonehead? Phyllis is in love with you.
In love with me? No, she isn't. She doesn't even like me.
Now she doesn't, but a few seconds ago, she loved you.
She did? She loved me? Why? I'm not her type at all. She made that very clear. It never crossed my mind that a woman like... Well, she is a very beautiful, bright woman, but she can't understand the thought of having sex with me because, well, I'm nobody special.
I know. Who would have thought nobody special was her type?
Phyllis loves me? I'm totally thrown.
Me too.
I really got to think about this, don't I? What do I do?
What do you want to do?
I don't know.
That's encouraging. What does it matter anyways? Your ex-wife is coming back to you, right?
Yeah, she is, isn't she?
Is that a statement or a question?
Look, don't confuse things any more than they already are. Phyllis loves me? I don't get it.
That makes two of us.
I feel so awful about this. The last thing I want to do is hurt her.
Why?
Well, because she's my friend.
And?
And it's obvious that I
Jump to the next thought, maybe? We'll come back to the
Look, okay, tell Phyllis, I don't know what to tell her.
Okay, I'll tell her.
Look, I gotta go,
Yeah,
See you.
bye. Oh, wait!
What?
That dork Jeffrey you were talking about. Maybe you can give me his number.
Why am I upset? I shouldn't be upset. I mean, there's nothing special. I think specials are a dime a dozen. He had a lot of hang-ups. A lot of faults.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did. No, he didn't. Yes, he did. Okay, listen. Well, he never criticized me. I mean, how could he have perfect writing? Well, he never argued with me. Why should he? He would have won anyway. Well, maybe that's what a good couple needs every once in a while. Just a good spat to clear the air. No, it's a ridiculous idea, and you know it is. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Don't argue with me. I'm not in the mood. Okay. Someone's a bit cranky today. Listen, I've had about enough of you, so you know what? You can just shut up. Okay, you know what? You gonna get that? Because I'm not moving.
Oh, you. What do you want?
I think you need someone to talk to.
Not really. I just had a wonderful conversation with myself.
You probably need a little comfort and assurance.
About what?
The fact that Bradley, going back to his ex-wife, is the best thing that can happen to you. Look, the one thing you've always been worried about is that our relationship will not last. Well, I'm an expert in this field, and believe me, with you and Bradley, there was no way.
Why do you keep saying that? I felt very comfortable with him, very at ease. Each day it seemed to get better and better.
How do you know you didn't talk yourself into this? This was a rescue operation for the both of you from the beginning. You were two wounded birds trying to fly.
Well, apparently Bradley just healed because he just blew the coop.
Look, not to get off the issue, but between you and me, even if he was right for you, you could have picked someone with a little more going for himself than Bradley. As far as I'm concerned, this guy's nothing special.
I keep hearing that, which makes it so much worse. What does it say about me if I can't hold on to nothing special?
I'm detecting low self-esteem.
I've never had it before.
It's an acquired taste.
I believe I'm experiencing my first broken heart. I suddenly have the urge to eat a quart of ice cream.
The heart is a very misleading organ. Just look at the track record it has. Dismal at best. Over half the marriages end in divorce, and 80% of the rest aren't exactly jumping up and down with joy. The world is too romantic for its own good. Do you know what the worst word ever invented is?
Let me guess.
Sauerkraut?
Love.
Love? Why?
Because it comes from here and not from here. I'm telling you, you need to read my books. I don't know why I'm meeting such resistance.
Look, I don't want you to take this the wrong way, Dr. Alexander, but I'm not interested in your books. I'm not interested in your advice. Maybe you need to go.
Why? Do I always get involved with difficult people? Frankly, the only healthy one in this show is your friend Mitzi.
Oh, come on.
No, I mean it. I love her attitude. When a relationship ends, she has the ability to move on. No moaning, no groaning. For someone in my line of work, that's so refreshing. Maybe after the show, I'll ask her to have a drink with me.
Good idea. And if you need someone to talk to afterwards, I charge $3.50 an hour. Excuse me. Yes.
It's me, Bradley.
Hello, Bradley.
Is it true, Phyllis? Do you love me?
Look, Bradley, I don't want to talk about this right now.
Yes or no?
Yes.
I'm so sorry, I had no idea.
Bradley, this isn't your problem.
Well, yes, it's my problem because you're my very good friend, and when you have a problem, I have a problem too.
Yeah, well, that seems to be the problem. I'm your good friend. You just seem to become much more than that to me.
I had no idea this was happening.
I know. But if you did, would it have mattered?
Well, yeah, well, maybe not. I don't know, maybe. Look, you didn't even really like me at first. I was always aware of that, so I didn't let myself think past that point.
Look, Bradley, I have to be honest with you. I wasn't playing fair with you. All along, I had other motives, selfish motives. I was going to turn you into a man that would have all the attributes I was looking for, and then I was going to keep you for myself.
I was very ambitious.
Thank you.
Look, the truth is I wasn't playing fair with you either. I was so frightened of you, I was watching myself. I didn't want you to dislike me any more than you did the first day we met. You remember what a complete jerk I was?
No,
We'll try.
I don't want to.
Look, Joyce isn't coming back for a couple nights now, so come out to dinner with me tonight.
What good would that do?
Well, everything Joyce said in her letters was true. I'm boring, I'm cranky, I'm humorless and indifferent. You needed to be reminded of what a complete loser I am.
Bradley, that's what Joyce thought about you. I don't.
Well, Joyce was right. Look, all I ask is that we go to dinner. We'll go to Uncle Wong Fu's, like we did the first night when we met. Remember how I groaned and complained so much and everybody was happy to see me leave? With no trouble at all, I can still be that same idiot.
Well, that's very sweet of you, but I can't. I
No,
don't want to.
don't argue with me. You're going to dinner with me tonight, and that's a final.
No, Bradley, please.
Hey, I'll pick you up in 20 minutes.
No. I'll meet you there.
You promise?
Yes, I promise.
20 minutes.
Yes, 20 minutes.
Kid, I can't wait to see you. Why the hell did I say that?
He wants to see me.
Damn it, the show is going to happen. I knew it, I knew it.
No, it's not, because now I don't want it to. I've got him feeling sorry for me, and that's not the way I want to trap a man. Oh my god, I just said trap a man, didn't I?
Yes, you did. And I can tell you exactly how this is going to happen. You'll be late, giving him time to sort out his confused thoughts. And then you walk, looking fabulous. A radiant angelic glow about you. A tear or two will slowly move down your cheek. A tear of love and a tear of passion. The two of you will do everything in your power to keep from brushing into each other's arms.
No.
The two of you are now sitting across from each other. We'll take it ahead. Look, he'll say, no matter what happens, we'll always be friends.
And then I'll say, no, Bradley. You can't be friends with someone you love. It'll be too painful.
And he'll say, we only live 4 blocks apart. We're bound to bump into each other every now and then.
And then I'll say, well, we'll probably just go on and ignore each other. I mean, besides, you'll probably be with Joyce.
And he'll say, what if I'm not? Couldn't we even stop and make some small talk like, hi there and how are you doing?
And I'll say, no, we can't, because what if I'm not doing well? Then it'll be too painful.
And he'll say, well then lie, because that's what I plan to do. and the two of you will look into each other's eyes, and unable to control his true emotions any longer, will scream out to the world,
I love this woman. Why didn't I just admit it?
and you'll hug and kiss and
We'll
clutch,
run into each other's arms.
and he's dead meat. Shame on you.
That was so wrong, so manipulative.
Absolutely.
But on the other hand, that's what a girl needs to do, then that's what a girl needs to do.
I don't know why I'm wasting my time. Hello again, it's me. Dr. Jonathan Alexander, professional licensed psychologist with degrees from several prestigious universities. I know what's going through your mind. You're wondering, why the hell doesn't Hay lay off those two people and let them work things out for themselves? Would you tell that to a doctor who's treating someone for what could be a fatal illness? No, you'd want him to do everything in his power to save that person. That's his job. Well, my job is to save as many people as I can from being unhappy for the rest of their lives. I remember how people scoffed when the phrase preventative medicine first came into vogue. Well, think of me as a forerunner for preventative misery. If we can stop a disastrous union from happening before it ever happens, why not? And we do have the tools. Sometimes a simple test will do. Oh, and by the way, this isn't part of the show, so don't let them throw you. I just need to prove a point so you'll understand my concern. Can we get those two out here, please? All of this is in my books, which, incidentally, if your marriage is in trouble and you have a smart accountant, could be deductible.
You wanted us?
Yes. We've never met officially. Jonathan Alexander, professional licensed.
Yeah.
I called the two of you out here to prove to you and the audience, no matter how happily this show ends, no matter how much you think you are in love now, the union will not work and you are not compatible.
So what you're saying is you can tell whether this relationship will work out with some test?
Therapy has come a long way.
Screw therapy. The bottom line is that I like her and she likes me, and we don't need any of your negative inference.
You said like, you didn't say love.
Well, I was getting there. I'm sorry once we met at Uncle Wong Fu's and we hug and kiss and clutch, those words will come out. But, Phyllis, if it'll make you feel better, we'll take this test.
Good for you. You won't be sorry.
I wouldn't bet on that.
Skeptics, skeptics, skeptics. It's amazing this world of ours makes any progress at all. Okay, now the rules are very simple. When I give you a word, you give me another word that comes immediately into your mind.
Okay, so if you were to say black, I would say white.
And I would also say white.
Exactly.
That's such a stupid test. With all you carrying on about how brilliant you are, I expected something more complex.
Oh, it will be, trust me. This is just the first part to get you warmed up. Besides, it doesn't matter. There are no right or wrong answers. Shall we continue?
Sure.
Okay. Light,
Dark.
Yeah, dark.
loose,
Tight.
Yeah, tight.
big,
Small. I beat you.
I'd hardly call this a competition.
Well, that's one thing you should know about me. I can be really competitive.
Really? Well, I like a man that's competitive.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Hey. And she does.
Oh, Bradley, it's so nice of you to stand up for me.
Well, I'm also very protective.
I adore a man that's protective.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So far, I think I'm doing pretty good with this test.
That was not part of the test.
Oh, too bad. I really like his answers.
Can we go on?
Be our guest.
Happy.
Sad.
I promise I'll never make you sad, Phyllis.
I believe you, Bradley.
Can you just answer the questions without any commentary, please? You really are a pain in the ass, Bradley. No wonder your wife left you.
Excuse me, Dr. Alexander, that was a very unkind thing to say.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Can we get on with the test and not be so argumentative?
Hey, she's not being argumentative.
Yes, she is.
No, she isn't.
Yes, she is. And I'm the professional, damn it. Now let's get on with the test.
Okay, she said sad, I said sad.
Good. Very good. Potato.
Tomato.
Pancakes.
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 That's very interesting. I never got that response to potato ever.
Well, I guess in my own way, I'm a very unique person.
I revere unique people.
Since
Unique? I don't think so. Strange, troubled, that's more like it. We need to explore that pancake answer a little more.
Look, I thought you said there are no right or wrong answers to this test.
There aren't, but there are disturbing answers.
Get off it! I said pancakes because that's what came to mind when you said potato. My mom used to make great potato pancakes. I don't see what the problem is.
Well, the normal expected response to a potato is tomato, as Phyllis responded. But pancakes, well, when something of this magnitude shows so early in the test, it does not bode well for the two of you.
Well, maybe if you gave him the word in the reverse sequence, he would have answered it right. Like if you'd started with tomato, then you would have said potato.
Yeah, could be possible. Because when you started with potato, I really only had one way to go. And that was pancakes.
Well, okay. I guess it's worth a try. Let's start with tomato.
Soup!
Soup?
Yeah, tomato soup. Tomato soup and potato pancakes. Together, it's an unbeatable combination.
You are not cooperating, Bradley. This is just another reason why I think this relationship is headed for the cracker. You are a very confused person. If you're having trouble with these simple answers, God only knows what's ahead. But compatibility is a definite issue.
Oh, get off it. The only one that seems like I'm not compatible with is you, and that suits me just fine. Now can we just get on with the test?
No!
Why not?
Because you're an imbecile.
Am not.
R2.
Am not.
R2.
Take that back.
Will not.
Will too. Jerk. Creep. Dope. Moron.
Nitwit.
Lame brain.
Idiots.
Cretin.
Guys!
Girls.
Prick.
Ass face.
More!
Potato!
Pancakes!
Phyllis, you stood me up.
I know.
I kept calling.
Pick up the phone.
I was in the restaurant for over 2 hours.
I'm sorry.
I had 4 orders of Kung Pao chicken.
Well, I hope you liked it.
You would have been proud of me. I gave everyone in the restaurant a taste. I hope I don't catch anything. They don't use my fork. Why didn't you come?
I wanted to. I couldn't pick up the phone. I couldn't move. Bradley, I've been giving her situation a lot of thought. You need to go back to Joyce.
What? Why?
Because I kept thinking about how happy you were at the thought of her coming back.
Well, I did some soul searching at the restaurant. And I realized it was a vindictive happy. The joy I was experiencing came from a spiteful sense of revenge. Besides, it was Joyce's idea to get back together. You said you weren't able to change me, and I think if she came back, she'd soon be disappointed again. Besides, her college reunion is next month, and who knows who she'll meet there.
Remember how upset you were when you got back from California? You loved her.
No, I thought about at the restaurant too. I was in love with marriage, not Joyce. I was in love with having someone in my life. If you really love someone anyways, you don't forget about them in a week or two, like I did when I was with you. I discovered something very important. It wasn't that I didn't have a wife. It was that I didn't have a friend. You are my friend, Phyllis, and to me that's all that matters. Today you told me you love me. I thought about that a lot. And I realized I love you too.
We're desperate people, Bradley. I mean, it's very possible we talked ourselves into this relationship.
Well, what does it matter how we got here? All that matters is that we got here when we want to be here.
Yes, but now I'm not sure that's enough. Who could that be this
Surprise!
This is Dr. Jonathan Alexander, professional
Licensed psychologist with degrees from several prestigious universities.
Yes, a BA, an MA, a PhD, we're aware. We met in the mission.
See these 3 books? They're his. They're originally $25 a piece. He let me keep all 3 for $30, and for an extra $5, he personally autographed.
Ooh, bummer. Now you can't take me back to the bookstore.
The best part's coming up.
Anyways, After I bought the books, he asked me out for a drink. You'll never guess what happened then.
You guys went to a motel.
Better. We started talking and realized we have very close ties to each other. He treated all three of my ex-husbands.
After you married them.
After, of course. They were perfectly healthy before I met them. Anyways, me and Dr. Alexander talked and talked the whole evening, and guess what happened?
He got a headache.
Much worse. I lost my heart to this woman.
So fast.
When it comes to love, the boundaries of time are transparent at best.
I just adore the way college-educated guys talk. They're really quite smart. Anyways, then he did something to me no man has ever done before. He gave me a test.
Ooh, smart move. In today's world, you never know where anyone's been.
That kind of test. A more thoughtful and secret travels. Like he would say words, I would reply with whatever came to mind. Like he said,
Dick.
and I said doorbell.
Totally logical.
He said,
Dog.
and I said butterfly net.
We could use 2 of those right about now.
The craziest thing happened. He said,
Potato.
and you said, pancake.
Isn't it a small world?
And then he had what looked like a seizure. He threw himself on the floor and started kicking and screaming. I had to call the paramedics. Oh my, that's just what I said.
Fortunately, it was just an anxiety attack.
At first I was the thrill of meeting me.
Well, that was part of it. The other part was that I suddenly realized, for some unexplained reason, I was absolutely mad for this woman, no matter how wrong she was. And even if we were ever more wrong for each other, it was us.
Yeah, but you two would be wrong for anyone.
That's just it. After the paramedics calmed me down,
I had to sit on his chest.
I had to get here as quick as I could.
The reason being?
Because in my one brief encounter with Mitzi, I came to the realization there's no greater power or sensation in the world than being in love. You'd have to be nuts to run away from it.
Did I get lucky, or did I get lucky?
So, keeping that in mind, my next move has to be this. Don't worry, honey. I'll give you a full refund for all these books.
Whoa, that had to hurt.
Basically, what I'm telling you two now is, go ahead. End the show however you want. Love turns us all into helpless ninnies anyway, so don't fight it. And more importantly, enjoy every minute of it as you can, because who knows if it will ever come our way again.
I'm very fortunate. This is the 4th time for me.
Well, good luck to the both of you. I'm really gonna be right there. Come on, honey.
Where to?
A deli. I suddenly have a taste for tomato soup and potato pancakes.
Well, I have no idea what that was all about.
I'm pretty sure it was about 2 screwed up people who, for some mysterious reason, are absolutely perfect for each other.
Well, that's our story.
A little frightening, isn't it?
No, it's actually a little magical. Look, Phyllis, I'm not saying our being together is going to be a cakewalk. We all come with baggage, but together we can help each other unpack. Look, I don't know how anything's going to end up, but at this moment, I want to be with you for the rest of my life, and I'm not going to let you get away from me.
That's so romantic.
No, I didn't even know I could be romantic.
So what now?
How's this?
Nice. Very nice.
I love you, Phyllis Novak.
I love you, Bradley Naughton. It's a wonderful start, isn't it?
Yeah, and not a bad ending either.